desk is a mess. All right, lovelies. It's not Friday. Okay, I'm going to be working on the Hidden Grove book today, but I'm also going to hurt a child if they come in here. What do you want?
There's nobody there. It's me.
Oh, good. Making too much noise. I
Just
have
moving
no
the
idea
chair.
what's going on.
What do you mean
It
me?
sounded like Ruby knocking. You know how she doesn't knock,
Yeah.
right? She just kind of taps. That's what it sounded like. Okay. All right. I think we're good now. We're good. We're live. Now let me see what you guys are saying because I have no idea here on TikTok because I have my phone up there and I can't see it. So let me get back on here. Remove all this stuff off my desk. Out of the way. I have mess. Oh my gosh. Somebody made Judge Judy into a baby. Look. Isn't that funny?
That's awesome.
I just go on TikTok and look. How hilarious is that? Look, it's Judge Judy as a baby. Sorry, I got distracted. It's like baby court. I'll have to watch that later.
Hear her voice come out of that? That'd be funny.
Yeah. And you know how uppity she gets, you know. Isn't an answer. All right, you guys. I think we're good. Sorry, I got distracted. It's not hard for me to do. I got them on the cord. All right, so I'm also got a little mini giveaway that I'm going to do for you that are joining me on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Let me get this out of the way. I was working on some stuff, and then I was like, it was like 12 o'clock, and then all of a sudden it was 1 o'clock. And I'm like, are you working on printing the micro thingies? Okay. All right. So.
I was going to print the next version of it.
Okay. If you don't know by now or haven't seen my videos, I do have some new washi tapes that have released. I don't know, like on, when was that? Friday? And whatever's in my Etsy shop that's it. So if you decide to wait, they may not be there. So I have where'd the other one go? The circus one that I released already, but I'm doing a giveaway on this bundle of 8 pages of the circus paper. Actually, it might be 10 pages because I may throw in 2 sheets that aren't available anymore. This is the Bo Bunny discontinued paper that I bought everything that was available a couple of years ago, so nobody could buy it because I was, it was when I was making the Ferris wheel book, and I could only buy it in bundles, so that's what I did. I don't know what happened to my other roll of stuff. And oh, here it is. I was using it. And I'm going to do a giveaway of the my circus washi tape. I don't want to open this because it's all sealed up. But there's a video pinned up in my, there we go, up in my TikTok that shows it all out. And it comes with 2 run-throughs of all the designs. It's over 196 inches, 5 meters. And it's on transparent 3D washi tape, which I love. And it's got like a little texture on it. I was having a lot of people ask me a question. I don't sell on TikTok or TikTok lives, and I don't do like loops. I'm not going to cut it up because they're already packaged like this and everything. So that's that. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to take the people who are joining my live today, and I'll put it in my little app thing that chooses it for me because I don't put it in a bowl or something because I'm always like, I don't know. It just makes me feel like oh my god, they're cheating or something like that. So I'll just put it in the app, and it will be for this little bundle giveaway, and it's USA only. I'm not paying tariff. Sorry, not for a giveaway. So yeah, and then if you haven't seen, I have the pinups that came out on Friday, and I designed all these myself. This is only part of it though, because I cut the other half of it off when I was using it yesterday. But there's two run throughs of that, and all the pictures, they're all available in my Etsy shop. And then I have the zombie baby dolls, and that's also pinned up in my profile. So you can look at that because I used a lot of those on my journal spread that I don't know what to do with. But they're also pre-cut. See the little outlines right here? They're pre-cut. So they're like stickers. You can just take them off like this, like that. And which I'm kind of digging. This was my first test run of pre-cuts. I wanted to see what they look like. Hang on, let me get to the second. There we go. So there's a lot of those as well. And there's all these little stain things. They're all pre-cut, which I like because it makes it a lot easier. And oh, here we go. So it starts right here. And this is what you'll get two run throughs of that. And they're also in my Etsy shop. Isn't he cute? There's one on here though that I figured out the other day that looks like, if you guys have watched 1,000 Pound Sisters, I didn't even notice that I made that one. And I was like, she looks like one of my zombie baby dolls. I'll let you guess which one it is. I'm not gonna be mean. And that one looks like my husband. And
I look like a zombie baby doll.
yep. And there's one in here that looks like Ruby too. That my daughter said looked like Ruby. Which one was it? And I was like, really? That looks like Ruby? It may have been this one. Oh yeah. So you get a little bit all the way to the end. It's 5 meters. And like I said, they're pre-cut. These ones are like $1.50 more just because of the pre-cut. So hey doll, how are ya? Hello, hello. Hi everybody on Facebook and YouTube. And I promise all my washi tapes are not going to be all like this or like this. I like to do stuff that and design stuff that you can't find anywhere. And I do have the next 5 washi tape collections. None of those will be pre-cut, which I'm kind of regretting now. But none of them will be pre-cut, but there will be 5 of them, 5 different themes. And I'm really excited about them because, and then I'm working on the next 5 after that. And I have 4, let me see, hold on. Yeah, I'm about to finish the 4th one and get it all ready. So we'll have a lot of release washi tapes. And I'll be doing other ones, like smaller ones, like for borders and stuff like that. Probably after this, I'm done with this set. So, but each of them are 5 meters long, and the ones that are pre-cut are a little bit longer this way, only because they had to be cut, like pre-cut or die cut, whatever you want to call it. See, it's just a tad bigger. But this way it's not. They're all the same. And they're all wrapped up. They're not like this. So that way they don't get all messed up and everything. I had one somewhere. They're over here in my box behind me. So let me put a piece of tape on this so I can hold it still. But the video to them are on my Etsy shop too, like where you can see them all rolled out. So you can see them, and when I do journal spreads with them or anything, or use them for other stuff, I'll post them on Etsy so you can see an example. But I have like the circus. This makes a good holder over here. Circus. I need a washi tape holder. That's what I need.
What do you want it to look like?
I don't know. I want it to be like on a roll, like
You want it to hang down from the shelf?
No, I want it like on a like this.
You want something? Okay. You want something on the desk?
Yeah.
Okay.
That I could just put it in.
Okay. I can do that. Throw me a roll or tell me where to get one in so I know the size.
They're right there in that box.
That's
Wait a
something I
minute.
can
Do you need one that's open?
No.
Because they have packaging in them.
No.
Okay.
How big is the core? Let me see. Okay. That's
I
all
don't.
right.
If you need me to know the specific,
No,
I
that's
can
okay.
look it up.
That's good enough.
Okay. All right. So like I said, let me get my notebook. Sorry, I'm all over the place, and my mouth is now dry.
The only problem is it will be 3D printed. It'll be a lot. I'd do something on the bottom to make it heavier.
No, what I want you to do is I want you to make it to where I can open it in the bottom, right? And I'll put sand in it, and then I'll glue it shut.
Okay.
You know, like a tape dispenser would be.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get my notebook.
That's doable. That is doable.
We're
You
gonna
wait to-
just see my All right, there's my pen. I just had my spiral notebook right here because it was on the bed last night and I moved it, and I don't know what. Wait a minute, it's right here. Wait a minute. I know where it is. No, I don't. Let me get my notebook and then we'll get started. I don't know where the book is. Let me just get this. Will you tell them to be quiet?
Yes.
Oh, I know. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna write you guys' names down, and then I'll enter you guys into my little here we go database app thingy, and then we'll get started, and we'll get some stuff done. Okay. So the giveaway is for United States only, and it's for the Carnival washi sheets with the circus washi tape. Hold on, it's my top secret book. Let me make sure there's nothing in here. I have designs and stuff in here. All right, this is my never-ending story book, by the way. Okay, if you have a username on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, give me your username so I can tag you. And that way I'll know who's who and what's what. I know I want to actually make one of these books with it, with that, the 3-dimensional. I think I could do it. Okay, if you are on Facebook or YouTube and you want to enter in the giveaway and you're in the United States for the washi tape and the Carnival paper, all you got to do is hand me your name or comment your name, and I'll put it in here. It's only during my live, so if you comment afterwards, sorry. All right, Angela, I'm writing you in here. Actually, you know what? I have one that I'm going to send you anyway with your pyramid. I'm going to put Oh, I know which one it is. Okay. Pam. Rose. Wait a minute. I'm going to put Facebook. I haven't done a giveaway in such a long time. I love them. How are you? Well, you don't have to get this one. If you want, you can. And then everyone else on TikTok, let me know who you are so I can write you in. Put you in for the giveaway. I know I have a lot of international followers. Sorry. If I do an international giveaway, I'll probably do that like on the main page so everyone can enter because I know it's like a huge time difference from it. And hold on, I just swiped off. Hold on. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yep, there we go. All right. So I'll come back to that. So those who want to enter the giveaway, just comment your name, and then Angela on TikTok will pin it up there for me. I'll see the comments on Facebook if you are USA and you want to enter the giveaway for one of my washi tapes and the Bow Bunny Carnival discontinued paper. If you don't want to enter it, that's fine. These are both available in my Etsy shop, and the link is in the bio. Oh, go back. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna put cat links because that's your username. Because I'll know. That way I could tag you in it. Let me put TikTok. TikTok. All right. And then I'll come back to that and we'll do it again later. Add more people to it. So it's for this, and I do have, there's 8 pages in here, but I have 2 more pages that I couldn't bundle because there wasn't enough of them. So, yeah. All right. The first thing I think I'm going to do today is we're going to get let me take this out. This book done. I want to add another layer of fencing to the front of this, just so it has some extra for the book to, stand up on. And then I'm going to add some stuff to the book. And then I'm going to try to get the, in the attic, the little bookshelf I was going to finish. And anything else I want to put in there. I don't know yet. Maybe some stuff. I have to put some of this on the spine too. The thing is I got to clip it with these little doodads here because that way it will, stay down and say, hang on, I think I squished them in a little bit. Yeah, I did. Or pulled them out. I don't know. I can't tell. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Got it. And then while that's drying, we're just going to bounce around. After I'm finished with this book, I'm going to be starting a new book for lives. My Ruby inspired book. I'm going to stretch these out just a little. The last set I put on here, I had to pull them in a little bit. Now these ones are going to stretch out. Almost. Right. I'm also working on getting some of my paper pad designs. Hopefully, I have a few different companies I want to work that are waiting to get back to me. Maybe they will eventually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out. Get it. And eventually, I'm hoping to have like acrylic stamps and stuff like that. This may work. And then my hubba bubba back there is working on the mini micro daubers. I'm gonna do it this way, so that way I can put stuff on the front, and that way the fencing stuff ain't all stuck out, and I'll just leave it. Like that. That way I can add stuff in between it. I'll have to leave this alone for like a good 24 hours so the glue can do its thing. I always like putting fencing on my books, but I always want to mess with it right afterwards, and I have to let it dry, I have to let it dry, I have to let it dry, I have to let it dry. And I'm gonna try to do some. I have some like grit paste stuff, and I'm gonna probably put that on the door. Honestly, it's probably a little less messy, and that way I can paint it green and get all the bright shaded mossy green that I like. I think that will. And then I may put some more, like, I want to put some of this leafy stuff, I think, on here too. Oh, that's the first one. So sensitive. But all in all, I think this book came out pretty good. I think the next book, though, is going to be kind of fun to make. It's gonna, like I said, it's going to be hairy. It's going to have monsters in it. Ruby inspired book. I told her yesterday that when the next set of washi tapes comes, she's going to be doing a journal spread with one of them, and she got really excited. It's a cute one. I showed her what it was, and she's like, "Oh, I can't wait!" And she started picking out which one she wanted to do, like which picture she wanted to use. Okay, I will. I got you guys, Valerie and Sylvia. Yeah, I got you. Put you down just a second. Let me get this on here, and then I will. And for anyone else who missed the beginning of the live, like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, I'm doing a giveaway of my circus washi tape with 12 by 12 circus paper, USA only giveaway. And I'll put it, I'm going to write your name down. If you're on TikTok, give me your username. Don't give me your real name because then I'll get confused. I keep you guys separate. Even if you shop in Etsy, you're one name. And it on TikTok, you're the other name. You have your pseudo name. Some visual. And this. And any orders that are made today, they'll go out on Monday. So I'll let you guys know. Unless I'm a bonehead and don't read the message you send me that tells me to hold it. I had somebody do that yesterday and was like, I thought they were saying it wasn't going to go out to the 16th, and like they were upset about it. And I was like, no, we'll ship out tomorrow. And it's just that's what we have it set at. But no, I ship out like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Sometimes on Saturdays too, or in between if I get a lot of them and they start taking up room, start taking up residence and not paying rent. And they were like, no, no, don't ship it out. And I was like, oh. And then I had to reread it because my ADD self just skimmed. I saw it. I'm going to lay this somewhere where, oh, I broke the other one. That was it. What did I just do with those? Oh. I'm going to lay this somewhere where it will get nice and happy. And then, oh, I kind of like it better like that because it kind of gives it more of a 3D look. Yeah, it looks good. I won't do this to this side right here. Be patient on it, because it's got the little hook, and I'm gonna have the little spine dangles or fan dangles is what I call them, on there. Yeah, I can make that. And then I got to do this side, and then I'll do that. That is somebody knocking, right? Not just yelling at somebody. Let me go put this over here so it will dry. All right, let's get the roof. The roof. The roof is on fire. There we go. This is like the part of the book that I really like to do because to me it's like we're getting on the home stretch, and it's like adding, that little something extra. I made a mess everywhere. Okay. Remove this. Oh, let me write that down. Okay. Let me see who it is. Sorry, guys. All right. Facebook. Facebook. Angela. Oh, Gilly. Okay. Gillyweed. I would have told. Why didn't I name? We should have named Ruby Gillyweed instead of sticking with Ruby Meadow. We should have been like Ruby Gillyweed Abner. Oh, thank you, Danny. Oh, thanks, Pamela. I'm just scrolling back up to see. I think I'm good. If there's anybody else, just let me know. I don't have a time limit on it. I'll just keep adding you when. Oh, let's not push buttons. All right. So here's the attic. If you're like new here or anything, I'm a little bit weird with books. And this one is tied in. It's just a tied in book right here. I think what I'm going to do is when I'm all finished, I'm going to take the books off right here, and then I'm going to kind of seal it up. And I'll probably put a sealant in it just so it doesn't shed anymore. Because the Stibbons stuff was working, but it's like, And then this is one of the little books right here, which I guess I could put something in here. Let me see. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room. Why don't we do that? And then the inside on Tuesday, We worked on this, and everything is good and stayed in place. I shook it around. I earthquake tested it. Everything's good. I need to put some more glue though here because it stuck up a little bit where. Whoops. This is the mouse. Oh, goodness gracious. Mouse house book, which I guess I could put in there. That'll work. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it in there because I have this cute little mouse that I can put in there for a picture. Now I'm gonna stick this down. I knew I should have came closer to the edge, like I did on that one. But that's okay. Let me hit this. Can't get my hand in there without messing. There we go. A little bit of touch up. I'm also thinking about doing another house book. One that I will probably sell because I know I've had a lot of people, they want my house book, but my welcome home book that's over here. But I love this book and I'm not finished with it yet because I know when I'm finished with it, I'm done and then it's sad, you know? And Ruby messes with it all the time. So, me. Oh, I got a delay on my thing. The house book. And the roof comes off, and then I got lots and lots of inserts in there. And all the inserts, if you're going to make like a little house book or anything like that, or whatnot, I have inserts with all the room stuff in there, which I think is kind of neato. I need to get my program back on my computer so I can make some more little template things for that. Okay, so on Tuesday, we made the little sink and the drain hole. I don't care what anybody says, I'm proud of that little eyelet drain hole right there. That makes me so happy. And then I made the table out of like one of these little pedestal things that was smaller and painted it and then put a cardboard thing on it and then just the lathe. And then these are brads and I just cut the things off and then that's just a piece of wood. These are popsicle sticks right here on top and then I painted it and that was it. And then I didn't make the gnome dude. I'm not that good. And then painted that. So I want to put like a little bookshelf, like caddy corner right here. And then I may put something here or I may hang some leafy things from the middle, like downward to kind of, make it like this. Ooh, that actually would be kind of cute. Or hook it like to the side like this, like where it's kind of hanging like this, kind of hang it around, make it look more whimsical. And then I got, there we go. This is the little mouse house, I guess, book. Move these out of the way. And I started, this is the Dormer book. And I'll put some more stuff right there. Let's see what I got. I just saw this little mouse right here, and I think she's about the right size. I know. I was very proud of myself for that journey. I think I'm just gonna put her in here. This is just leftover. I think it's a washi had with the white background stuff that it had left over from the Alter Ego book. I have to cut really, really close because I don't want to see any of the white on there. make it a lot easier. That's conspicuous. I don't know if I'm going to take it off with the actual backing. I may actually leave it on there because I don't see any point if I'm just going to put it on a like another piece of white paper and just stick. The rest of it's not symmetrical. I'll probably do it with it. But kind of looks a little weird, so I'm gonna straighten it up a little bit. It didn't look right. Got like one big long toenail. There we go. I swear I'm gonna clean my desk one of these days. And then I really won't be able to find it. I just had that right here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, is that it back there? No. I don't want to put stuff up because I'm like, oh, I don't need it. I'm not going to use it. Not today. And then I need it. Let's see if I can do it. How are y'all doing? We're doing good? I know. I always ask, where did I put this? Where did I put that? I ask that even when I'm in the middle of live. I'm like, wait a minute. And they'll be like, I'll be like, where are my scissors? And they'll be right there. I can get this stuff out of here. I don't know why I do this to myself. I'm feel like trying to salvage something and then I'm like, just call it in. And then that's what I end up doing. There we go. Boom. Alright, so I'm going to stick little mousy chick right here. And then I'm going to make the house mouse house like right in there. Okay. I type just a little bit of this in here. I don't know why I just didn't do something. Let's see. Some of these right here. Put something like right in there. Let's see what I got here. Oh, watch. I'll find something and then I'll can't find it in here. I want a smaller. Let's get a big one. And that might be a cute one too. That actually would be a good one too because it's like a pocket. It's a pocket-sized book. I want tiny. Let's do this one. This one's like a pocket size. Do the edges a little bit. I still have some of those rub-on things that will put some on the page too. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, up there. Ugh, I don't have to put these in backwards. Let me find a cute little thing to put on here, like that's a tender flower. Paris rat. It could be like Ratatouille. Okay, let's see if I can trim this down and I can set it like right in there. Just like a backing. It's on it. I guess I'm too late. No, I need to trim it like right about there. Because of those thingies. And then this is the little book that has the little itty bitty stuff on it. Let me see. Can you guys see it? Yeah. There it is. A little itty bitty book. Little mouse house. See it? So there we go. It's inside the little dormer now. So we'll leave it in there, and then that can stick right there on the side of the doodad roof. And that works. I'll get these out of the way. That made it 251. Alright, so it's close here. Let me let you guys down. I can see. Alright. So let me do bookshelf. Let me find ruler. Let me get some water first. Ooh. Oh, you can go on my YouTube and watch them, the lives. You know, fast forward through me yicky yakking. This one. Alright. Let's see what we're working with. I'm going to say probably a 2-inch bookshelf. And have this slope right here, so I gotta watch that. Probably do maybe 2 1/4. And then maybe 1/4, and I'm not gonna make it that high. Because if I make it too high, then I can't put stuff on top of it. So maybe 2 inches. I like 2 1/4. Be good. Or 2 1/4 by 2 inches. and then maybe probably like half an inch depth. So 2¼ height by 2 by half an inch depth. I already got it. Break this down. Two inches. By 2¼ What is that? Mark it. I'm gonna mark the whole thing because then that'll help me with my shield too. Two quarter and okay, and then okay, half an inch. Alright, let me get the sides here. So this will be the back, and then we'll have the sides that hold it up. And the shells are going to be like probably a half an inch depth. So I'm going to make these just a teeny bit bigger. So they stick out a little bit. You know, like how shells usually do. Probably like 1/16. Or that's not 1/16. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9/16 of an inch. Keep looking up to see when that thing is coming on. It's pretty thing. Okay, so these are going to be like the two little, you know, the sides of the bookshelf. And then we need one for the top. And it's got to be, when I'll measure them the other way too, it'll be 2 inches. So I'm going to make the top and the bottom the same, like 9/16 wide. And then I'll just do, they're going to be a little over 2 inches because they're going to hang out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do this. Side 1, side 2, we'll have top, and then we'll have a bottom. And these are going to, let's see, I'm gonna do about 2 1/8. I think what he did because the back is 2 inches. Cut this off. There we go. All right, let me make another one. I'm gonna actually make this one 2 1/8 so I don't have to measure it. Thank you guys for the followers. You know, there's a 2 1/8 or 2. I'm gonna make sure I got that. Yep, I get 2/16. I think about all the pieces that come in a box when like you buy a bookshelf. That's what I'm thinking of. Alright, and then we're gonna make a bottom piece out of this. And then we'll have itty bitties for this. Like maybe like probably I could probably put 2 extra shelves in there. That's pretty good. And then it will be 3 shelves altogether. And we'll say this one's the bottom. Okay, so the shelves will go in between there. That will be on the top. That's going to be on the sides. So the shelves will have to be like in here. And we'll do that after I cut these bad boys out. I use my scissors to cut the rest of this off. Those are just tackling away. What are you guys doing? Nope, it doesn't work. Let me cut this off. Gotta cut that one. first. There we go. All right. Good. Oh, Kaylin, yeah. Make the press on one. Yeah. Doing good. My hands are so dry too right now. Alright, so this is going to be the top. See how it sticks out a little bit? That's what we want. There. And then this is the bottom. Thank you. Let's see. Do I want to put it like that? I think I want to put it like this. I think this will work better. So I'm going to do this. That. I'll do short. Yeah, how did I do that? That's what I'm paying attention, but this may work. That. So I think that will work. We'll leave it because I think it will work. On the street. Still waiting for that thing to come up. It's got to be coming up pretty quick. And I've been on here for an hour and 2 minutes, so I'm on the TikTok first. It's real with me. Pink Hot Wheels, is that what you said? Alrighty then. I know I get bored too. Like sometimes I like just doing like a gradient, like pink, like a light pink. And then sometimes I'm just like, I'm, I'm over it. There we go. Got it. Alright, I got the security thing, so we're good now. Yeah. Okay. Now, these, and then I'll know what I need to do for the shelf. Shelves. Side. And then we'll be able to plant. Yep. Yep. This one, but I know we got it. Thought this one wasn't gonna work either. Okay. I know it always looks so super messy, but I like to have extra glue, and then I'll just come by with a little scraper and get it out of there. Yes. Just so at least it's in a crack. Like a little whimsy charm. Stick it. There we go. Alright, now we're good. So, perfect. I have to put something there to hold it. I'll have to put another piece of that grass up there or something. Or put a little nubby on the bottom, like a foot. That'll help. Maybe a little gold foot. Get this stuff up I can. Alright, now let's see what we need for shelving here. About 1 and 13. 1 and 13, 16. 5. I think it was half. I did these a little bit bigger. Yeah, half. Alright, let's get this out and then be ready to add glue and paint. And I need 2 of these in order to make 3 shelves. So, just mark those. Oh, that does look better. Why? Why is there always like our kid's hair or something stuck in it? Yep, just look good.
Okay.
I think that will work.
You can use that one if you want.
Well, I will if I need it. Whoops. Oh, I just don't. Can you give me a baby wipe? I accidentally just.
Baby wipe, yes.
Yeah, I just stuck my knife in glue. Oh, yeah, I know I can. Actually, I was planning on doing a. If I hadn't had the Amityville house planned for last year, I was going to build Beetlejuice house. So maybe this year. You know me, I always gotta do one crazy themed house. Oh, I could do Hill House. That would be some crazy junk. I swear, I'm gonna bring something in my house though, with all this weirdness I keep building in here. The Amityville house is downstairs on my piano. My dad, the last time he was coming over here, was looking at it. You know, he's an engineer, so he has to inspect my work. I got this already with that X-Acto knife, but I'm gonna go over it one more time. There we go. That is small. I'm the worst person about getting shows right. A little bit, the hair too short. All right, I'm gonna make it a hair more. Where's my thing go? Urgh. Urgh. What did I make it? It was okay. So I think you showed me 7 1 and 7 maybe. What I have it on, that's going to be a little bit too big. Watch. I'll make it just a hair shorter. That's okay. Luckily, it's something tiny. I don't feel like I've wasted much space. And then I think we'll paint it. How about we do like maybe like a pale yellow or yellowish color to kind of, make it kind of bright since the walls are creamy color. I still can't find my pink. I remember Kaylin took it for to paint something that she got at like the thrift store or something because creamy color white wasn't happening. And I wasn't caring because she finally got out of the I have to wear black phase, so now she wants to wear pink and stuff. And I'm like, oh, such a breath of fresh air. Because she was really looking like Nancy Downs from The Craft for a long time. And I was like, you know, her looking like that and going to church, it's not a good combination. I'm like, you're embarrassing me in front of the Lord. That's what I told her. She was like, Mama. I was like, where's some color in your wardrobe? What? What do you mean who showed themselves? Oh, I'm like, I go into full blown ADD mode because it is so hard to sit there for that long period of time. And I get restless, you know. I'm like, I gotta get up. I gotta get up or I'm gonna lose it, you know. Okay, that will be good. Yeah. Oh, your house ghost? I don't like that. Like when we first moved into this house, I was convinced that there was a ghost in this house and Ruby's room. And it freaked me out so much that I went in there and I said, listen here, I don't care what you are. All I know is that you're messing with the wrong house here because we love Jesus. So I went in there and then, you know, did my own little praying and stuff like that, and then I hadn't heard it since. See, that kind of craziness, you need an exorcism for that house. Every time you tell me something like that, you know what I do? I sit there and I get my Bible out and I start reading. I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel and get whatever's in that house out of there. That freaks me out. I'm like scared to death of the dark and everything. I couldn't imagine. I was gonna make it kind of more even. I was gonna make one of the shelves a little bit shorter than the other, but I was like, I think that'll work. I don't need each other. This is why I messed up, is so I can have some little things to clean up on the inside. Is that me? Oh, it's Jeremy. See, he got me all freaking out now. I'm sitting here looking behind me and nobody's here in this room and it's freaking me out. What is that? Something's going my way too. Alright, here's our little bookshelf. Does it look even? I think it looks even. Look at my bookshelf.
Oh, very cute.
And then I'm going to put it right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little footy on it on one side because it, it kind of is like this. So if I put like one of the little gold brads on there, like on the bottom, I think that will help hold it up a little bit. And then it will look like the other one's kind of buried in the grass thing, grass rug. Let me see what I got. Okay, so I can do this color, or I have a light blue. What's this? This is a baby blue. Or I can make it match the thing. I got another blue too. Here we go. One's a little bit darker. I'll let you guys decide. Like yellow bright? Which one of these? I think the blue would match like the flowers on the wallpaper better. Oh, I still broken my knife. Yellow. Okay. Yellow works for me. Alright, let me look at the comments. Hello, hello. Let me get a paint brush. Okay. Let me just use this one. This one's handy. This one's here. Get this all painted and squared away. I probably should have erased that, but that's okay. It's going to be on the bottom. Everybody doing good? Do we have any more entries for the giveaway? If we do, just pin them and I'll get them in me book. Let me maybe the dryer thing. Yeah. Okay, I'll get that one just so it pins up there and I'll write it down here in just a second. I like this yellow too. I actually used this yellow in one of my journal spreads and I wasn't much for yellow, but I like it because it's kind of muted and it's very fall kind of yellow. It's not really mustardy yellow. And I think I used it in the Sunflower Art Shop spread. It looks like it. I either used that or saffron, but I'm pretty sure it was corn. This is called corn with a C, not a K. It was actually, I saw an advertisement for some kind of a calligraphy inks, and I don't know what the brand was, but one of their names for their ink was called Shower Scum. And I'm like, it does look like shower scum. Okay, I get it. I totally get it. I used to love Offspring. Offspring was like my jam back in like middle school days. And then I introduced Ella to it, and that was a mistake. I got in trouble for that. I was like, no, no, no. You need to listen to Offspring. And she was listening to it, and I think like she was singing something. What the heck was it? Like "Pretty Fly for a White Guy" or something. I think it's hilarious that when you come on TikTok and somebody like younger has discovered the bands that we grew up with, and then they start trending again. All right. Mm-hmm. Give it to me, baby. The kids aren't all right. That one's a good one too. Let's see, what is that other one? Pretty Fly for a White Guy. The kids aren't all right. My mind just went completely blank. You would not believe Kaylin flipped out the first time she heard Peaches. Was it by who did Peaches? Was it Beck? No, it wasn't Beck. Or was it? I don't even remember now. I let her listen to that. I said, "There's a whole song about peaches," and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "I'm dead serious." And she listened to it, and she just laughed her butt off because it was a whole song about peaches. And I was like, "See, I told you." I'm sure it's a metaphor, but it was funny. She didn't know. And I love the Eurythmics, but I will say that Marilyn Manson's "Sweet Dreams" is probably my favorite. And "Tainted Love," that one's definitely better than the original. Yes, the American presidents of the United States. The presidents of the United States of America. Thank you. I knew it was something crazy. Beck did "Loser." I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you? That was a good song too. I'll never forget though Ella's face when I let her listen to "Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana. She was like, "Oh my gosh, the song is amazing." I was like, "Right." And then it was all over after I let her listen to Backstreet Boys and Insane. She was singing opera the other night, and me and Jeremy were in here watching TV or something, and she was like, I don't even know what the heck she was singing. It wasn't anything like, it almost sounded like the Flower duet or some craziness like that. And I said, oh, she was singing "Time to Say Goodbye," and I was like, Ella, okay. I was like, that's not your genre there. So like, sing something else. You'll probably hear her sing it, come in here, or walking down the hallway singing something. For goodness sake, she does it constant. Jeremy, it's funny because Jeremy, he won't say anything until it just gets on his nerves, and he's like, "Shut up! I'm on a meeting," or something like. "I'm trying to write an email," and we all start laughing because it's funny. Hates it. All right, I think this is gonna go. Yeah. All right, let me find a little nubbing thing. Oh, put that on the board. Hope this will work. I took all over my hands now. I think I put two in the front, one in the back. And put my finger. That's a little bit better. Now it's not as leaned over anymore. Okay, stick it just like that. Oh, I think that works. I have to make some. I have little mini books. Let me think if I have any little mini books. I have a Mungo book. Oh, wait a minute. That's my little canister stuff that I had last time. I use this to make some little itty bitty books. But I'm going to do it the quick and easy way. I'm just going to make like little spines. I think that will work. Actually, I have a little bit of an idea. Let me get this. Bug being good?
Yes.
What's she doing?
Cleaning the room.
Oh. She'll have it done at bedtime.
Yeah, something like that.
Probably look like this. From the baby. Just gonna do a little facing here. I think I might have got your knife. Apple knife.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
That's because no one was talking to you, Heifer. That thing drives me crazy. Stop. Oh, no, that's That thing drives me crazy. It's always buttoning where it shouldn't. Always, always. Yeah, I might put some buttons. Oh, this one looks like a clock. Put that one on the wall. What are they saying?
Nothing.
Oh. There we go. Oh. God, I thought it actually gets something. Alright, let me look in this one. And they also have some or stuff I can use. Shelf. Not really. Self-use stuff. Just had a good idea and then I just lost it. I lost it. What? Oh yeah. That's my word. I use that all the time. What I may do is I'm gonna stick this back there and I paint it to look like books. And then I can stick and there's other stuff on there. Plus, oh, let me find out. Where do I get my little painter? I just saw that. Where did I put that? I have little tiny books somewhere, but I may have used them all because I did use a lot of them. I'm trying to think. I keep forgetting to get some more. I like little tiny books. I'm always using them. I got some up there. I don't think I got any up there. No, I got people though. Yeah, I have to get some more little tiny books. I don't have to make any. Hello, hello. I'll put this up in here. That's fine. Oh crap. Oh crap. Dropped it. Wipe it out. You cleaned your room?
Uh-huh.
Does it look pretty?
Uh-huh.
Good job.
Whoa, this is a lot of boxes.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you, baby.
Yay. I want to see what journal page you're doing.
I'm not doing a journal page. I'm making stuff for my house thing. I hope you don't. You know what I could do is I'm going to cut these down and make sure they're not plastic. Oh god, I think they are. Oh no, they're not. Oh my god, I can't believe I just made that the right height. I kind of like them big because then they kind of look whimsy, like they're supposed to be. Like they found them out in the woods. At least that's my story. I'm sticking to it. There's a little cowboy hat right there. Let's see what else I got here. Whoa. I didn't even think about looking in my little box. Might be something there. And I got some, I think I put those. Let's see. Oh, put my little dummies here. I'll probably put a little frog on the shelf too. Let's see what. I have some like little diamonds. Maybe like Seven White and the Seven or Snow White, Seven White, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. A little diamond mine there. I could collect stuff. There we go. Just put the little diamond in. I'll always make people get more and more again. Let's see, I got. Let me stock up on my little itty bitty supplies. I can tinker. I could Tinkerberry collect stuff. There you go. go. This will stink here. I'm just glad she cleaned her room. What a good girl. What the heck? Whoa. Get up here. Oh, I forgot it has those two little feet on one side. Dirt. What I use my bookshelf for the keys and stuff on it. Also got little sewing things here. Actually look more like fabric. Reminds me of how my mother-in-law says Febreze. She says Fabrize. Oh my gosh, you stay up. Oh, there's glue on that. Alright, I'll let that dry. I'm gonna take a little, where are my frogs at? I had a little bag of frogs. I was sticking frogs everywhere last time. Oh, yep, I'm getting closer because I see there's the leaves, there's all this. I'm gonna clean my desk off. It's driving me crazy. Need to do a live where I'm just like, okay, it's time to clean. There's some butterflies. I may have shoved them back here with my popsicle sticks. I'll split with my scissors. Let's see. Tars. Tars. Oh, instead of tires. That's funny. You see that thing on TikTok a long time ago where people would sit there and It was like a challenge, like where are you from, based on how you say words or something like that. Like I think one of them was like aluminum foil. One of them was tires. I remember that. And then oh, I can't remember what the other ones were. Oil, that kind of stuff. And I should have had Jeremy do it. He says it's stuff for me. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's right here. That's in front of my face. Alright, well, at least we made spots for stuff. Okay. Put one up here. I'm gonna sew over the glue. Take that out. Sometimes the frogs have like a little divot in it, and then sometimes they don't. That's it. There we go. Put them right here. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'll just right there. Okay. Now this corner. Oh, that green stuff in it. Hold on. Walmart. My mom used to call Walmart Wally World. I'm just gonna stick some glue and place it here so that way it won't go anywhere when it's jostled around. Oops. As long as I don't hit every individual one in there. Oh, there we go. Alright, let me see what this will. There we go. Try not to touch anything else. I'm straightening it up. There we go. That's what it's going to do. Yeah, that may- From Oklahoma. I don't know where I have an accent from. Nobody can ever pinpoint where I'm from. Jeremy, you just know he's semi from the south. Sounded worse before he moved off of the mountain. I need to take all this. Let me pull it out these thin hair so that way I can keep them all together. There they go. I'm gonna leave these strawberries. Put some butterflies up in here. I'm gonna put my right on top of that. Guys probably can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. Flip you up here. That's a great thing about having a flip phone. You can do that with it. There you go. Okay. I'll set this one right here. We're gonna make him a typical man. Always working on something. Leaving the tools out everywhere. How about them apples? Sound good? There you go. Wait for that glue to dry, and I think it'll be good. My tweezers. Right, stick. Let's see if I can do this fine stuff all over here. I'm gonna go like here to here. Like it's kind of like it's overgrown, but not, I guess. I don't want to cover up too much. Go with the top ones first. Yeah. I am very messy. Doggone it. Yeah, I am super messy. Oh, are you talking about that? I was like talking about me, but yeah, I am. I am too, but no, I get it. I'll do like kind of like one on each corner because I don't want to do too much. Too much, and then you won't be able to see what's happening. I'll trim them down at the bottom. Mm-hmm. It's real light though. It's a now married to a hedgehog. Very prickly situation. What is wrong with you? Why are you sticking out on stuff? Look at all the squirrel coming in. Let me stick these up there. That works. That works. I'm trying not to disturb anything here. I'll just do that one in a minute. So let me do that. I'm gonna trim the excess off after it's dry. I may end up gluing it underneath afterwards because it might look good. Blue. All right, let me fix you, weirdo. There's a little hair of a space right in there. I'm gonna shove it in there. Make sure my hands are sticky. Ay, ay, ay. I know, right? Okay, let me write that down before I forget. What was the name? It's TikTok. What was her username? I know it was Nanny. Ah, got it. Alright, if anybody else wants to enter the giveaway, that's here. Do a UF. Just type in your username. Yeah, I got it. And I'll enter you in. Okay. Let's see if I can get this one in there. And then I think it'll be just about done. Over my finger. Just a little whimsy. Not look too bad. Once this dries up here, it'll be good. Stay in there. Don't be difficult. I think these are. That looks good. These may need a little bit more time. Strawberries is good. Bookshelf will need just a hair more to dry. I'm gonna stick another frog up here on the road because I'm a space filler. And now that we're putting the book in the dormer, he's kind of hidden. And then I'm gonna put
No, she.
what did I do?
They were asking about Ruby's tablet.
Oh, she lost it again. Surely not. Get this up. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was supposed to. This one is going to be the new micro dauber. I'm supposed to be using it. It's working. Let's see it. Yeah, I think it worked. Let's see what other ones can do. I did this one too. That's who it was. Remember how I said, yeah, I was a bonehead and didn't ready. big of her. And now I'm further in there. How does this look over here? Ta-da. I say I just want to curl up and with my Netflix. I need a cute little bed though. Comfy bed. And then I will be happy. Oh, it'll be, I'm going to stick this one probably right there. As this is going to be. No, it's sorry, switch. I like these things, but I hate that they only come on one side. This will, maybe, maybe I can do this. Let's stick it flat. This one just does not like it. Like I refuse to be stuck in this house. It wants to go on and thrive. Oh, then she may not have been. Alright, let me go back up. Yep, giveaway is for US only. If you are outside the US and entered, I'm not sending it, sorry. I refuse. It's expensive. There's some places that I won't even ship to because of people complaining about their country's cost to import it. I'm like, I don't have any control over that. You're aware, right? I don't have control over my own country's cost to ship something. I don't make shipping rates. If I did, it wouldn't be costing me nothing. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Okay. Good day. Alright. I think. Okay, so I got that one thing is drying over there. What else did I do? I did something else today. I did the dormer thing. That's right. Shut in more. Okay, so on the dormer, I cannot find it. There it is. This is what I was looking for right here. So I can mess with this book, which I don't think I'll have time to do, but I'll have time to put at least one little coat on it. Kind of like Brit paste. The best way to describe it. It's like a sandy paste that I had, so I was like, let me just use one of these. It's very thick, but I think if I use this and then I paint it like green, it will resemble the moss like in there. So I'm just gonna I haven't sealed any of this in yet because I was planning on, okay, kind of doing one of these numbers on here, making it kind of mossy. Do this and kind of spread it out. This will need time to dry. There's no way that this is going to dry today, so I'll probably paint this like tomorrow or something. I don't know. I'm going to check it after it dries, and then I may build up on it too, because sometimes if you like sit there and you stack it like this and kind of build it up, it has a hard time like drying for days and days. I would do some fingers with this because it probably would be a lot easier. I'm just gonna kind of trickle it down a little bit. I'm gonna do it in here. Let me try it. Let me use popsicle stick. Maybe that'll work better. I have a scalpel type or whatever you call it thing. But I need something a little bit tinier. So we picture this greenish color. Okay. Picture this green, and I think it will work. I'm just going to put it in various places. Here, and without getting it all messed up in the book for the ribbon. Let me see if I can tuck that in. There it goes. One more right down here on the door. And underneath the window. Oh yeah, under the whole window because that's a good place to catch mold and moss and whatever else. I think this will work and look good after, like I said, after it's painted. And any little white spots there are, I'll just blend because blending is the secret. And then I may do a little bit on the fence when it dries. And I could also add in some of that green stuff in there with it while it's wet. It might help give it a little bit of girth. here. I'm not going to put too much on this side because I thought of painting it with the ribbon there. I'll get paint on it tomorrow. I feel like I need to put like something right here, like a little banner or something like that. I don't know. Welcome. I don't want to put too much grid in here because of the hinges. I won't do everything. That's looks like it's snow. Yeah. And then, like I said, I could paint it like greenish. And that way, we'll make it. Ta-da. Like it's definitely a hidden home in the woods. Yeah, I think I may try to find something to put like right here, or I can write in there with some paint. I think it will work. What? Okay, so I'm gonna have to let this dry completely, and then I'm gonna paint it greens to match with that. I'm gonna find a place. Okay, I got a good place to put this. I'm gonna put this green up there on top of my other book, so it won't go anywhere. Just put that in there. And okay, so I got the fence put on the front, and then when that's dry, I'll put the fence on the side and the back, and then I'll decorate the fencing like by doing maybe a little bit of moss and stuff like that in there, and then this. I've been debating whether to do something right here, but if I do anything, I'll probably just add a little bit of like this kind of stuff on the side. I don't want to add too much because you don't usually get too much right there, or in my mind, you don't. Let's glue some of these on there, and then I think that'll be about it for today. Like I said, when I'm completely finished, I think I'm going to take the books off and then I'll just seal it in with like a spray. I think that will work. Stick it right here. Oops. Glue down. Stick one over here like that. bet there's two. Oh, there's two. I'm just gonna leave it and let it dry. That way I'm not worried about the glue as long as it's not touches it. And that way it will be kind of there. So we got that. I'll let this dry before I make it. Oh, there's the other book. I forgot that was in there. So there's Little Mouse House book that will go right there. And this book, when this is all dry, probably next time I'll put some rub-ons there because I gotta go dig them back out. And so there's Little Mouse House book. Close that up. I'm gonna let this dry. Where's my magnet? There. There we go. And then I think I'm pretty much all done with the inside. I think it's dry enough to move it. Now, there we go. We got our viney stuff on there. I made our little bookshelf. Left its tools out because it's messy. And then when it closes, it can still close because we didn't put nothing in each other's way. So, yay, I think we got a lot of stuff done today. So, yeah, let me see. I'll check my phone, but I should be able to do a live on Tuesday. I'm going to try to work on a little bit, like put the fencing on so it has time to dry and everything. If I do anything else, I'll make a video and I'll post it. So, with an update. Because I'm really wanting to get this finished so I could start my next book and everything. So, I think that'll work for today. And like I said, I have, if you're just now joining, I had 2 new washi tapes released in my shop. I have 5 more in production right now. That will be done probably in a couple weeks. It's a lot of them. It's 250 rolls. So, and then there they are. I got the pinups right here, and then the zombie baby dolls. I've used some of them. These are the pre-cut ones, and they're available at the shop for that. Oh yeah, the door. Yeah, and then we did the door. I almost forgot. So yeah, so I will be back on Tuesday, and I will get anything else. It looked like it was about to fall over, but it wasn't. And I'm gonna leave this, and then I'll post a video later on today of a recap of what was done because I don't want to jostle it around. Every time I do, I gotta fix it. And for those that entered the giveaway, I'll make the announcement tomorrow. It's only for USA only. And if you're on my Facebook and you didn't tell me your name, tell me it now. And if you're on TikTok and you're in America, it's for a roll of the circus washi tape and the 12 by 12 paper. Bow Bunny Carnival paper. I think there's like 8 to 10 sheets. And it's a discontinued paper. So, and if there's anybody else, tell me now because I'm about to get off of here. Thank you. Oh, I gotta text you later. I gotta talk to you about something, Angela, before I forget. I meant to tell you that. I meant to text you earlier, but then I saw it was 1 o'clock instead of 12 o'clock, and I panicked. And yeah, so I should be on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and I'll make the announcement for this winter. And this is just a thank you for joining my lives with me. Jamie, I almost forgot Crafty Jamie, didn't I? She told me. And if I do another giveaway, it might be for one of the other new rolls. Demon Speed Home. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. Well, thank you guys for joining me. We got, I think, the inside of the attic done, the inside the dormer done, and the outside. We started doing the front door moss and got the fence put up. So we did a lot today. And everything. It's for a roll of my circus washi tape that I made, and the Bo Bunny discontinued carnival papers. There's 8 different ones in here, but I found a couple of others. Where did I put it now? Hold on. There's that one. It's right here in front of my face, isn't it? Let me look at this. I had a roll of, oh, you know what I did? I tossed it over here. I forgot. I tossed it over here with that. There it is. And a roll of my new washi tape that I designed. That's the giveaway for both of those for joining my live. If you want to join, you gotta let me, if you're in the United States, you can enter, but you gotta tell me what your name is. Neuros don't niche. That's funny. And then tomorrow I will put announce the winner. I'm gonna put it in this app. And that way, and then I'll announce the winner tomorrow. Sound good? All right, you guys. Well, let me get off of here. Let me put this back over here. And thank you guys so much for joining. If you want to watch recap on what we did, you can go to my YouTube channel. They repost there automatically from Restream. And you can watch from the beginning all of that. And all of the hidden books that we made for that. The dormer, this one right here, the mouse house that's inside the dormer, the actual book, the door, the front door, the side window, and then the back folio. You know. Thank you. And like I said, I just had 2 more come out. The pinups and the zombie. The zombies are pre-cut ones, which, like, now I want all of my tapes to be pre-cut. They're just more pricey. And they're all available in my Etsy shop. And if you go through the link in my link tree, there's actually a coupon code in there that you can use in my Etsy shop. That's like my thank you code for shopping and stuff. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to jump off of here because I want to go play with my Rubik's Cube. And Jeremy. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and then I'll be on Saturday at 2 p.m. Those are the 2 times that I come on a week. You know, I'm a homeschool mom of 4, well, almost 2, which I'm so excited. I'm losing another one this year. And then my other one is going to be graduating college next year. I can't even believe it. When I say that, it makes me feel old. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you guys. And you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day. And if you're like a pet mom or something, you take care of a child too. Trust me. Or if you only have a husband, you take care of a man-child too. But don't tell him I said that. He's right outside the door. You can hear me. All right. Bye, you guys. Happy Mother's Day.